Azasanian says just let us know before you GT on Allen Highway.
My bad. Here we go. Steven Universe fan, thank you so much for mentioning that. It should be back up now. I don't know why it stopped, but
Azasanian
it should
says
be up.
Alien HWY.
Alien Highway. I did not tell you where I was moving. I guess, yeah, I haven't confirmed where I'm moving yet, but Area 51 is now my new location. If they're carrying the couch up the stairs, make sure they've got pivot. If you, oh yeah, oh I know the joke. I know the joke. See, okay, but the thing is, like, I have people that are coming and staying with me this weekend. So, like, when I'm having, like, so, oh yeah, I guess I didn't finish my story. Excuse you, that queen. So it would cost $20 for them to just ship it to my home, but for them to bring it up the stairs and put it together, it's gonna cost $150. But I was like, well, what if I just don't need them to put it together? What if they just bring it up the stairs and into my home? They said it still costs $150, and I said, miss me with that. So because so I scheduled them to deliver it on Sunday because I knew I was gonna have somebody to help me that day, like bring everything up.
Krasasanian says you have to go to the crater.
The crater? Oh, the Area 51 thing? Well, maybe the crater will be my new home. Who knows? I'm gonna live in the crater. When are we gonna do Roblox? Well, since this is the last live for the next like month, it probably is gonna be a while. But if you're in the Discord,
says
you'll
the crater
be
is
in the
off
know.
of Alien HWY.
Oh, that thing is actually called. That's actually called Alien Highway. I don't think we can pivot anymore. Yeah, no, we should be able to get it up just fine. Jaden, you were saying about the Discord age restrictions. The only news I know about it is from what you said, so I don't know anything else about it. Your new place is cute, but not used to an HOA. Dang. So you're back in your new place now, Marshall. Do you like it? You said it's cute. Everything goes fine so far?
Krasasanian says yes, that is the area close to the 1947 alien crash site.
Nato, you said our bus line has their own Uber adjacent service that is also free. Okay. We have something like that, like a shuttle service that you can use. It's not free, but that's really nice to know. How is Saturn referring to moving to Area 51? No, that's actually so funny. It's a secret, Blaine. More like an escaped experiment. Kiki, that's wild. Oh my gosh. I'm an escaped experiment. It's to get that creature back in the crater. That queen, that's a really good question. How's my family taking the news? They are understanding. They're really sad because I'm like the only person that's moving like this far away. Like I'm the first person that's moving this far away from everybody. So they're not necessarily that queen, excuse you. They're not ready for it, but they understand and they're like supportive. So they say they want to come visit, and I hope that they do. I think it'd be fun to have visitors, and I would like to. I won't really have like a community, like everything that I know and love is here. So I will kind of be restarting like a lot of my life, and I don't know. It's just
Krasasanian says, but mom, dad,
growth.
I am a grown man and I need my space. Now give me my milk and cookies.
Give me my milk and cookies. I'm thinking of like that South Park episode where like all the boys are like playing World of Warcraft on their computer in the basement, and they're like, "Mom, more hot package, Mom." And they're like, and she's like bringing them everything they want, and they're like peeing in jugs because they want to play this game. How is Mars? And this is why I won't answer the time zone question. If I moved to Mars, I would not know what time zone I'm in. And AI will track you while you're working. Interesting. I feel like I already feel tracked, so I don't feel like this is I feel like I'm used to this. Oh, the one thing you do like is that you get a discount because you're disabled now. What is your discount?
Krazasanian says it will be so sad when
There's a
watermelon
Mars in
season comes and you
Pennsylvania.
have to settle for nasty grocery store melons.
Veronica, excuse you. There's gonna be a lot of things that are gonna be a huge life adjustment for me in this new place, and I'm interested to know if that's going to be one of them. Oh, your rent is $800 instead of paying $3,000 for rent? Oh no. We need to lower the property value. If people can just get out and like, you know, riot a little bit. That queen, excuse you. Final guess. You're moving to Europa. I hate this. Y'all can't ever let nothing go. Blaine said I can't breathe right now because all I smell is glue, and I'm a fan.
Krazasanian says you are going to have a big culture shock when you leave KC.
I think so, but at the same time, like, I'm not very I'm good at like fitting in at places. Like, I'm really good at adapting to places that I go to, and I'm very good about like not overstepping like people's already established culture, but I'm also like, I don't know, I don't feel unwelcome when I go places, that's for sure. And so hopefully that is the case with this place. I don't know, I was kind of like reading like experiences and stuff in this place, and people were talking about like some of the they weren't saying positive things about the people there, so we will see. Katie, what's up? Good to see you. Miss the voice of an angel over here. Have I moved before? The most I've ever moved was going to university. So like when I moved from my mom's house, and then I went to college. That was about an hour away from where I lived. And then I moved, and when I graduated from college, I moved with my dad.
Anita says you are, according to your history, good at blind trust vegan movie boy.
According to my history. Good at blind trusting vegan movie boy. Yeah. That is so embarrassing. At least in Europa, tigers are female lions. See, at least they know what's up. I don't feel welcome hardly anywhere, and that's on anxiety. Oh, well, if anything, obviously I'm always like, you know, you're welcome here, blah, 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 you know, and I know it sounds corny, but at the same time, like, you know, like, the community that we have here is really nice. I feel like if I was in the chat with y'all, I would feel very welcomed. The way that you guys like chat with each other. You're gonna go watch a movie? What movie are you gonna watch, Ivory? Oh, you made a wood project. How'd it turn out? One thing I do like about living back home is I don't have to pay for medical. Oh, did you move back to California? But yeah, Katie, the farthest I've moved away was an hour. And then I moved in with my dad, which is about an hour away from my mom's. And then I moved in a place in between my dad and my mom's. And that's where I'm currently at now. And now I will be moving. How far away did I say? It was like 900 miles away from home, away from Kansas City.
Krazasanian says, Anita and I had a loss in the family. My 18-year-old Cocker Spaniel passed last Friday night. Anita is sad, so make her smile.
Yes. Oh my gosh. No, pets are part of the family. That's really hard. That is Give my hearts out to y'all for that. No, pets are part of the family, and I'm really sorry to hear that. You too. Nice haircut. You look marvelous. Well, thank you. Diabolical. Always coming in, buttering me up, and then leaving. It's a Valentine's Day box. Oh, that's fun. Today's Minute Cryptic was somewhat merciful. Okay. Did you answer it with ease, or was that pretty rough for you? Went to your local government center because my sticker expired and the whole building smelled like chemical berry toothpaste. A good thing? Bad thing? Not gonna lie. Sometimes things that people are like, oh, that smells awful. I'm like, kind of smells nice. Like, this sounds so bad. The smell of gasoline, I'm like, it's so bad, but bad thing, I guess. I guess if you don't like it. I always like to play with people like that too. They'll be like, yeah, and then I got scratched by this dog or whatever, and I'm like, so do you like that or not? It's just me playing. I got the first part right and was able to answer from
Krasasanian says,
okay.
Ty Kiera, and our hearts go out to you for your loss.
Kiki, you said I'm sorry, John and Anita. Our cat just passed away the other day too. Man, I feel like a lot of people's pets have been passing recently. I'm sorry to hear that, Kiki. Man, I think you guys are really, like, you guys really go through things that you don't really talk about. But like I said, my heart goes out to y'all. I'm really sorry to hear that, because like I said, pets are part of the family and they deserve, you know, they deserve to have their legacy be like acknowledged. Excuse you, that queen. It's quite fun if the world isn't so far of a stretch. Wait, it's quite fun if the word isn't so far of a stretch. Right. Oh, let's see. Oh, you're gonna make cinnamon rolls in your foods class and you missed it? No. Oh, because you're sick, so you missed out. Like, today was the day you were supposed to do that. Oh no. No, cursing is fine. I'll say that cursing is fine. It doesn't really bother me at all. But I mean, as long as it's not like at someone.
So we have an ObFab listener to help us through the low time.
What's an AbFab? I say cinnamon roll at home. I just made me some cinnamon rolls today. That was so good. I was like, oh, I've been meaning to make these. Dude, I brought like a can of cinnamon rolls to my friend's house. Oh, I was so embarrassed by this. So my friend invited us over for dinner. So I went to go hang out with my buddy and his wife. And they're like making us dinner or whatever. And I was like, let me like bring something. And so I was like, let me bring like these cinnamon rolls. It'll be like a nice dessert for us. So I bring these cinnamon rolls over. And I'm trying to open up the can.
You need to watch the BBC show Absolutely Fabulous.
I don't think I've heard of that. But so anyway, so I'm trying to open up this can of cinnamon rolls, and as I'm opening it up, we're having a really hard time getting the can to open. So then like I'm taking a hold of it and I'm like, yeah, come on. And I'm like, you know, hitting it on stuff, and I'm like trying to pop open, push my thumb in there and trying to get that little seam to pop open. The thing explodes and it like fires right at me. And I have like cinnamon sugar all over my shirt, all over my pants. And I'm trying to like wipe it up and it's like smearing and getting worse. And then I realize I'm sitting on their brand new, this was like a month after Christmas. I'm sitting on their brand new
sorry, I keep forgetting you're just 30 years old.
So they have these tables. My buddy's mom got him this table for Christmas. Very nice table, very nice chair set. And the chair was like this like clothy material or something. I don't know how to describe it, but it like wasn't wood. But the cinnamon sugar got all over that too. And I'm trying to wipe it up and it's like, it's getting worse. It's smearing into the thing and it's looking so bad. It literally looks like shit. It looks like I shat on their new table chairs. And We're trying to clean it up and nothing's working.
Krasasanian says Anita says not the first time you have a tube spray on you.
What, a tube spray? Oh gosh. I can't with y'all. So the entire time where I'm like, I need to check in with my buddy because him and his wife were so chill about it. And I know I would have been pissed. I would have been so mad. So I need to text him and be like, hey, like, how you doing with your chairs? Did we get it out? I mean, they didn't have this thing for a month. And here I come smearing all this stuff on there. It looks like I just chocolate streaked all over it. It was so embarrassing. They said, well, are we gonna enjoy these cinnamon rolls or what? Yeah, YouTube tutorial on how to get cinnamon roll out of fabric. Dude, no, you know what's amazing? I used Google Gemini for the first time. Like, well, I use Google Gemini as like the typing or whatever, but I used the camera one right now. We can do Crusher before Redactionary, yeah. But I used the camera one. So I open up the camera and I'm pointing it at my TV because I was like trying to figure out if my TV was going to fit within my new bed frame thing. That girl, excuse you. And so I'm like, hey Gemini, like how big is this TV? And I point like the camera at it and it's like, well, like it's kind of hard to tell, but it looks like it could be this. They're like, and it was like, there's like a sticker on the back of the TV that tells you how big it is. So I go to the back of the TV and I find this thing that I think is the sticker and I point the camera at it. And I'm like, is this the sticker that you're talking about? And if so, like, does it say how big the TV is on it? And it said, yeah, that's the sticker. And it looks like your TV is a 47-inch or something. And so I was like, okay. And then I was like, hey, this stand that's on the TV, like, does it come off on the TV? And how do I remove it? And it was like, you can do this, this, this. And it does come off. And I'm like, it was the most, like, I don't know. I think that's one of the greatest inventions in modern daytime. I very much enjoyed being able to kind of actively ask something a question in like talking to it like a person and it can understand like what I'm trying to say. So I could probably be like, hey, how do I get this dookie streak out of my friends out of my friends' table chairs? Be like, oh, well, you can do blah, 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 blah. So, I don't know. I would recommend it. That was really awesome. Yes, we can do Crash It Before Redactionary. You slam it on the countertop. Or you slam it on the counter, bro. What, the cinnamon rolls? At least it wasn't a white streak stain. Actually, if it was, it would have blended in a lot better because the chairs were white. I'm so embarrassed. All right. See you, Ivory. Thanks for joining in. Excuse you, that queen. Anita says not the. Oh yeah, no, I read that already. He said he's cussing doesn't bother him as long as it's not at someone. Yeah. I don't mind as long as it's not at someone.
Krasasanian says, or you use your thumbnail to push down on the crease to pop it.
That's what I did. I did that, and then it just fired at me. I was like, oh, and then it just, pow, shot right at me. I felt like Fat Amy in Pitch Perfect, where she gets hit with the burrito, and she's like, I've been shot. That's exactly what I felt like. Anyway, you want to do Contexto?
Krasasanian says, or did it surprise you when you dropped it?
Yearning for the oven. If I dropped it, I'd be afraid it would have fired up, like, and knocked somebody out. Katie, excuse you. Are we gonna do Roblox now? No, I think I answered that. We will not be doing Roblox until after I move, which will be about a month from now. Because I don't get my stuff. I have to leave like next week, but I don't get there, or I can't move in until the 11th. So I have to live in a hotel for like 2 weeks, something like that. That'll be fun, but we will see. Or did it surprise you when you
Krazasanian
dropped
says
it?
Anita says put it in a Ziploc bag before popping it and no mess.
Oh my gosh. That is actually so brilliant. No, the way that I will be doing that from here on out. Veronica, fine. Let's get this going. Let's get this going. So I can get way out of the way. Yo, too much. Good. Oh, I thought you said today. No, not today. But definitely after I move. But maybe not the day that I come back. But I do that queen, excuse you. You're here today instead of yesterday. I know, I'm so sorry, Olive T. I posted in the Discord, Veronica, I quit. Not that it was gonna be helpful either way. I'm weak. Yeah, I meant to be on yesterday, but look, I'm gonna be honest with you. I got called into work. I was so mad. I was like, no. I was like, it's my last week at this job, and they still won't behave. They took one last opportunity to not behave. Okay, Garden. Definitely at some point. I'm forgetting what that's referring to, Niddle. Yeah, this one should be interesting.
Krazasanian says Anita says you're always weak vegan movie boy.
The weak vegan movie boy. Flower. Yes. Tree, herb, dirt. Actually, dirt was really good, Katie. I'm shocked that wasn't as good as it was. Definitely at some point. Oh, for Roblox Live. Yes, at some point. We will get there. Yeah. I just won't be able to. I don't want to do it today.
Krazasanian says Anita says cinnamon.
Cinnamon. Anita, you're such a troll. You guys are so funny. Bye, Blaine. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. Yeah. You said now you can see my problem. Too many plants.
Krazasanian says tea.
Excuse you, that queen. Tea. Garden was finally good. Right? Finally over here contributing, Sammy.
Krazasanian says Jasmine.
Okay. Ooh, yeah, this is gonna be hard. I believe D-Bone. And he said,
Krazasanian says dogwood.
Stumped me. Dogwood. Okay. Orchid. Okay. Nice job, Queenie. My town has streets. A to Z lined up. All named after trees. My time to shine.
Krazasanian says Ross.
Fern! There it is. It's Fern.
Krazasanian says Rose.
Wow. Nice job, Steven Universe fan. Yeah, I think you were the first to say it. Wow, guys, we beat D-Bone today. Way to go. Nice job. Hey, that is a 1 point for Team YouTube, 0 points for Team TikTok, 0 points for Team Twitch. I was literally typing them out in order now. Was Fern gonna be one of them? That's wild. All right, let's go again. That's crazy. I'm just happy we beat D-Bone. Same, I know. I get excited.
Says, I am Twitch, Anita is YT.
Okay. I'll keep that in mind then. North and South Fern, actually. Okay. Oh, I just realized this yesterday, Contexto. I played with my local streamer. Oh, okay. You said you realized this. Oh, this is yesterday's Contexto you played. Oh, okay. So you had done this one. Okay. Demon said, how'd you get that, Steven Universe? Steven Universe is like, I planted a fern once. I thought about it when he said garden. Oh yeah. The random things that pop in our mind. Speaking of garden, I learned a lot about lawnmowers this weekend. I actually even went to Costco because I did a lot of research about these dang lawnmowers, and so I was like putting it all into Google Gemini, and I was like compare this lawnmower and this lawnmower, and what do I need to do? And I was like looking, you know, the first thing I do is just go to Costco, right? If I go to Costco, I know that I'm getting a good product, so I'm like, let me just look at what Costco has. So then I see these lawnmowers at Costco, I narrow down what I want, right? So then I'm comparing the different types of lawnmowers because they have different like types, and like what do I care about? What's like worth splurging on? What's all this blah 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 blah? And then I go to Costco, that queen, excuse you. Then I go to Costco and I see the product, but I'm like, this is a different price. And so I pull out Google Gemini and I said, hey, what is different about this than what's on the website? And then it was like, oh yeah, this is a different model and it has blah, 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 blah. And then I went over to the other thing and I was like, well, what about this?
Fauna.
And it would just tell me it all. It was like, this is amazing. Vegetable, thank you. Yeah, Sammy, your garden is paying off. Someone needs to drop why orchid and ferns are so closely related. That's funny. Lawnmowers are expensive. I was like, so there's this bundle pack, right? So there's a bundle pack that comes with a lawnmower, a leaf blower, and a weed eater. So I was like asking good old Jim, and I was like, so is it worth getting a weed eater, or do I just need a lawnmower? And like, should I care about a leaf blower? Like, is this bundle worth it? And it was like, well, like if you don't have any of them, it might be good to just have them so that you do. But it was like definitely definitely the weed eater, but you probably could go without the
Krasasanian says just get the RC mower.
The RC mower. That makes me think it's like the automatic one. The one where you don't have to.
Krasasanian says remote control.
The remote control, that is iconic. Excuse you, whoever that was. I'm not gonna lie, on God, I would love to get the, I don't know what to call it, but like the Roomba lawnmower where it just mows your lawn for you and you just sit back and enjoy your day. I would love that. Hey, what's up, Suze? Welcome in. Suze, you doing good? Oh, and then I was also looking up the electric like snow blowers, or like the powered snow blowers or whatever, because my mom brought up that and I was like, oh, I didn't know if that was like a thing. I didn't know that was a thing. And I was like, wouldn't just like a shovel do? And I was like, she was like, well, you could like just either or. I was like, interesting. That is excessive. I know. I was like, I feel like that feels like a like whole dad vibe. And thank you for saying that, because that makes me think that it might be excessive, because those aren't cheap either. So I'm leaning towards doing the bundle pack of the lawnmower, leaf blower, and weed eater. That sounds appropriate, and I think that would be fine, especially because like if I wanted these things down the road, at least I have them. Okay, say you use your leaf blower all the time, then okay, then that makes it easy for me too, because like I'm sitting here, that queen, excuse you, I'm sitting here wondering if it's worth getting the leaf blower. So thank you for giving me that advice, because I've been really needing to hear these things, because I'm sitting here in denial all the time and kind of not really knowing what direction to go in. So I think I am leaning more towards getting this bundle pack that has all three, because it does look like it's worth having a weed eater and not just the lawnmower. And the leaf, people have been talking about how much they use their leaf blowers, and I think that's a good thing to know to do. I think that's a good thing to know for somebody who has no experience. I probably mowed a lawn 2 times my whole life, so I don't know any, I don't know nothing about like all this stuff. So that's why I'm trying to be like, oh, what's worth getting? Terrace, nice job, Veronica. You can use the leaf blower on snow too. Really? Really? Well, that makes me feel better. All right. Well, then I think that's what it's going to come to. I think I will probably just get the bundle pack, and then I will have it all. Yes, leaf blowers are great for blowing off cars. Interesting. Excuse you, whoever that was. The leaf blowers will only work on dry snow, not wet snow. And that's what I was thinking, Teeter. I was like, I think if it's like powdery snow, that sounds like it will be fine. But yeah, wet snow, definitely would have to get the snow blower. Conservatory. Vettori? What the? Oh my god.
Krazasanian says, SDRG free shipping gasoline remote control crawler lawnmower and tracked remote control lawnmower $961.93.
Gas remote control 900 for that thing? You know what? Honestly, the $961 is about how much that bundle pack is going to cost me for all that stuff. So your messages are lagging. Uh-oh. I think everyone else's are too. Teeter, you said you have an electric mower. Okay. Do you like it?
Krazasanian says, hey, that's a cheap one.
So the one I was going, the one you gave was a cheap one. I do believe that, actually. You never use your edger / weed trimmer though. Okay, good to know though. Good to know. I think having it will be nice just in case though. I am leaning towards at least having that, but thank you for mentioning that, because I'm looking for all of your guys' opinions and experience with this, because I have like 0. So I'm gonna need all the help I can get. I could buy like the edger thing or whatever. That queen, excuse you. I could buy the edger, but I don't have any use for it that I think right now. So I'm just like holding off on that. We do like it. Our lawn is bigger corner lot. It needs to charge to
says, to be honest, it is cheaper to hire a lawn service company to do it for you.
Really? Did you get platform? Oh, sorry. Platform. The electric one is so quiet. Yes, Teeter, and that's what I've been hearing is like the electric ones are really quiet. Now the one that I was looking at is electric. So I feel weird telling people that, because I feel like, you know, being a Midwesterner, when I tell people I use something electric, it just, I live around a bunch of gas guzzlers, and I understand the appeal of like the gas powered ones, because they are more powerful, and you can just fill it up really quick, and then it can keep going if you do run out of gas or whatever. But at the same time, I like the idea of like a quiet lawnmower. That sounds nice. I like the idea of not having to get gas, and I like the idea.
Krazasanian says, my ex-brother-in-law had an electric mower. He got drunk and ended up mowing over the cord.
Okay. What? Oh, that's crazy. What? Now, there's no cord with mine, but excuse me, that queen. That's silly. Absolutely use electric and cordless. Yeah, I was like, mine doesn't have a cord on it. Thank goodness. Now, if I remember right, the electric stuff used to have a cord for it. That's wild. Hey, what's up, Liam? I get it. People are weird about their lawns and powerful tools. And look, and here's the thing. I don't give a damn about how my lawn looks. I just want to cut. Like people that spend a lot of time on their lawns and they get like the right lines and stuff. I'm like, no, I'm spelling my name in my lawn. Okay, I don't care. I don't care at all. It's closer to a terrace that isn't balcony / patio. Beats me. What's up? Just been busy as fucking college. Dang. How's that going? What are you studying, Liam? Oh, I said something else. Campus. There we go. Condo. Deck. Loft. No, but early childhood education. Gotcha. Is, Apartment's good. Not as good as terrace. No. So plus like finding the electric lawnmower that I found at Costco, I just trust that Costco has, like, Costco's not going to sell me a bad product. So I think that alone took out like the research of like finding a good company that makes a good electric lawnmower, because I feel like if Costco is going to sell me one, it's not going to be a bad product. And so I'm going with that one.
Krasasanian says just strip th grass and plant buffalo grass. It only gets 2-3 inches tall.
Love that. Love that. Teeter said same. I feel like lawns are a waste of water. I will eventually have native plants mostly. Yeah, I just don't care. I'm just trying to like just maintain the lawn so it doesn't look like out of, it doesn't look crazy. But I don't care about the lines and the different like watering the grass all the time and whatnot. In fact, when I go look at houses in like Texas, I'm like, yeah, I love it here. I don't gotta mow at all because the grass is already dead. Cottage. We're getting somewhere. I can't believe no one said home, Queenie. Maybe somebody had, but bungalow. There we go.
Krasasanian says it takes me longer to mow because I have to mow around all my trees.
Oh, okay. Bungalow it is. Nice job, Veronica. Way to go. Yep. Finally. I know that one was a big one. Way to go. Nice job. 1 point for Team TikTok, 1 point for Team YouTube, 0 points for Team Twitch. Let's do another round. It rains a lot where I'm at, so it waters itself. There you go. There you go. Honestly, I say this, that girl, excuse you. I say this, I'm always like, I hope my grass dies. But I guess I do realize the importance of having grass in your lawn. Because like, if it does rain, then like, you don't have giant puddles sitting everywhere. And then bugs, laying eggs in the puddles, and you have like a mosquito problem, and then it like ruins your foundation and blah, 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 So I understand having grass, but I still don't like taking care of it. I don't want you guys to grow big and strong, actually. If you could just stay how you are. It takes long. Oh yeah, the tree thing. But yeah, I think I found the brand I'm going with, and it is electric, and I don't, and I hope that I love it. Oh, Queenie, thank you for the rose. I appreciate you. I'm gonna be praying for grass. Is it not growing? Gotta bounce. Thanks for joining in, Queenie. Good to see ya. My native garden stays green without water. Tap roots go deep. Okay, okay. Well, that's what's up. Enjoy that. Anita, John won't type this for me. Instead of getting a lawnmower, just go to a barber. Just go get a nice pair of scissors. I'm weak. I think that is the most clever thing to call like those like electric razors, like lawnmowers. That is so funny. When I first heard that, I was like, that's so clever. Ooh. The puppies have ruined it over the year. Oh, I gotcha. Ooh, excuse you, that queen.
Krazasanian says she is talking about your haircut.
Oh. Just mow it. Just mow it on down. Hamster. I'm spelling that wrong. Earth, mole, bunny, nectar.
Krazasanian says pet.
Rat. Muskrat. There you go, Anita. Muskrat for ya.
Krazasanian says vermin.
Okay.
Krazasanian says groundhog.
I don't know what we're working with. B was really good. Nice job, Veronica. Oh, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. I can feel it. We're so close. Yes. Yes. There it is. Wasp. Wasps. It is a wasp. Nice job, Sammy. Dang, Veronica, that was really good. That really helped. Did you watch the Super Bowl halftime show? I did. Well, I didn't watch the Super Bowl, but I watched the halftime show because that's kind of the only part I really care about, to be honest. So yeah, I watched the Super Bowl halftime show. I really liked it. I thought it was fun. I thought Lady Gaga was like, I did not see that coming. Like, cause I always love to see like what artist brings out. Cause sometimes like most of the time, usually the artist brings out like another performer or whatever. And I did not see Lady Gaga coming. I was very blindsided by that. I was also very blindsided that Daddy Yankee did not come out because I was hearing Gasolina play and I was like, no, he is not. And then he didn't. And I was like, no. Yeah, it was a whole show. It was. I enjoyed it. My only like critique about it was like, I thought the samba version of Die With a Smile was kind of a stretch. They performed it perfectly. Like they performed it very, very well, but it was just like the style of the song and the way it lined up with like the rhythms was like, it didn't feel like it coexisted well, I guess. But that's like my only little critique about it. They sounded really good though, and they performed it flawlessly. But I was like, it's like that was a strange like version, but I see what they're going for, right? To like fit, you know, that style of music. But let's get the like goal before the end of the bundle. Yes, that would be crazy. What? We've only been on it for an hour, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, speaking of which, let's go to the Bandle. Nice job, Team TikTok. That's 2 for Team TikTok, 1 for Team YouTube, 0 for Team Twitch. Way to go, guys. Discord. No. I need... Okay, so this game is called Bandle. I will go over the rules of Bandle. Bandle. This game is called Bandle. We are trying to guess the song of the day. How this works is we are going to get different layers of instrumentation, and we're going to see if we can identify the song off of that layer of instrumentation. Isabella, hello. Thank you so much for the heart me in the popular vote. We're going to see if we can identify the song off that layer of instrumentation. If we cannot, we can just keep adding layers of instrumentation until we can identify the song. If we have some foundational clues. It was released in 2021, so pretty recently, and has 420 million views on YouTube. The difficulty is very hard, par 5. So usually people get it on the 5th layer. If you would like to vote which one you think I will get it on, you can type in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6 in the comment section. That will indicate what layer you think I'm going to get it on. Or you can type in 7 or lose if you don't think I'm going to get it at all. However, if you heard nothing else that I say, please, please, please listen to this. You may not say the answer. If you do think you know the answer, that's awesome. I'm proud of you. But do not say it in the chat. Don't say the answer. Don't purposely say incorrect answers too, even if it's like obviously wrong. But like, and don't say any like, don't give me any hints or clues. Don't help me in any way. If you, I might say like, oh, what is this? Like, I'm not really asking, I'm just talking out loud. So if I say the correct answer, don't say that I'm correct. If I say the wrong answer, don't say that I'm wrong.
3.
Just let me be right or wrong, and we'll go from there. If you do know the answer, you can say that you think you know the answer or that you don't think you know the answer, but don't say what it is, okay? They're called rhetorical questions, people. Lock in. Exactly, Isabella. I'm being very rhetorical. Honestly, I'm just talking to myself. That's what it is. We made homemade birria tacos and had a watch party. My man is from Seattle, so we were thrilled. That is awesome. It is more fun when you like support like the team that it actually makes it too. So yeah, it was a really good show and I very much enjoyed it. All questions are rhetorical, period. End of conversation. So yes, all right, let's go ahead. I'm gonna pause the background music and
Krazasanian says Laura has a certain set of skills if you tell the answer.
We will be experiencing Laura's skills here. All right, here we go. You got it in 1? One try, you got this. We will see, Starby girl. All right, here we go. Can you guys hear that?
Krazasanian says, oh, this is easy.
How? How do you guys have an idea? That queen, excuse you. I have a guess on the artist. Yeah, me too, Katie. I have an artist guess. I'm gonna need to hear that again though, but yeah, Laura, can't hear it. It's a very low tone. It's very low. I feel like I can only hear it because I have earplugs in.
Krazasanian says hearing aids and strong bass.
Yeah, no kidding. Didn't know this was my AMP class. Just stethoscoping practice. So we just did stethoscoping practice. It really does feel like that. That is exactly what it feels like. Yeah, it feels like a low heartbeat. Anyway, here we go. Here we go. Okay, I have a guess. I have 2 guesses for an artist, and I'm nervous because I don't know if I'm I could be right, I could be wrong. There's 2 artists that I have a guess for. And one of the artists I do have a guess for the song. The other artist I don't have a guess for the song. So maybe I'll just go with the first artist where I have a song guess. Yeah, pick one and put it in. Yeah, we can try. I know, Suze, full volume and still struggle to hear it. That's why I was like trying not to talk this time. Okay. I think it could, oh gosh. Because I see that there's pianos here. So I'm thinking maybe it could be like an Adele song. I think this could be Easy on Me by Adele. Easy on me, baby. I was still a child. I didn't have a chance to feel the world around me. I don't know. I'm who knows? We will see. I think that album came out maybe 2020, 2021. I don't know. I'll just try it. Easy on Me by Adele. I thought that was a stretch. I thought that was a stretch. No freaking way. Who said 1? That's crazy. That was genuinely just off of context clues. I did not cheat. I did not cheat. No, my other artist guess was gonna be a Billie Eilish song, but I couldn't tell. Oh my gosh. But see, and I wish I could have gone live yesterday too, because the same thing kind of happened to me, because I got it on 1 yesterday too. That was your guess, Katie? You know what? Nice job, Katie. Nice job. Wow.
Krazasanian says we told you it was easy.
Isabella Sakota, when I said I think I know it, I was thinking Bad Guy. And I was thinking the other song was a Billie Eilish song, but I didn't know what Billie Eilish song it could have been. So that's why I was like, maybe it's Adele because of the time. Yeah, I love that I got that too, Laura. That's wild. And this is all on a recorded line. So I'm going to see the top wrong guesses. Billie Eilish Bad Guy. Billie Eilish Bad Guy. So, Isabella, you're not wrong. Yeah, everyone was guessing Billie Eilish. So I don't feel bad for thinking that too. But I am very shocked. I'm very shocked that, like I said, the only reason I didn't guess Billie Eilish and went for Adele was because I did have a song I could guess for Adele, because I knew Bad Guy came out in like 2019. So I knew it wasn't going to be Bad Guy. Bury a Friend, also 2019, I believe. So I just couldn't think of a song that Billie Eilish released in 2021 that fit this particular line. So Adele's my girl, and I still got it on 4. Wild. Here, let me play the rest of it. Oh no. Maybe. I feel like getting the bass in here would have like deterred me from guessing this guess. But the piano. Happier Than Ever was 2021 Billie Eilish. And that was, I was thinking that album, Starby Girl. But I couldn't think of a song off of that album that kind of fit this vibe. Yeah, the bass threw me off. Yeah, I probably would have talked myself out of my guess if I heard the bass part. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. I'm still in shock. Easy on me, baby. I was still a child. I didn't get the chance to feel the world around me. On a bumper down, out of dumper down. Go easy on me. Yeah. Unbelievable. Oh my gosh. Such a pretty voice. Me or Adele? Probably Adele. Adele has a great voice. Good job. Good night, Starry Girl. Thanks for joining. Oh my gosh. Like I said earlier, I've heard the artist, obviously know who Adele is, but never heard this song before. You haven't heard this song? Interesting. Gentle With Me. Wow. I'm so shocked. I'm so glad you guys saw that. I'm just as shocked, to be honest. But Katie, you know what? I'm giving it to you that you got it on 1, 2. You said that was your guess. You actually might be a government experiment. Oh my gosh. Experiment 626. Unbelievable. You said no because I used to ugly cry to the song when it first came out. I was in a rough spot. My stepdad, he said that he loves this song too, and he said that this song will make him cry. Wow. I'm just going back and reading, making sure I didn't miss nothing. Oh my gosh. Okay. All right. Well, that was quick. Oh, no, it was, the Billie Eilish was your first guess. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, Billie Eilish was, like I said, the only reason I didn't guess her because I couldn't think of a song off, because I knew Happier Than Ever, like that album came out in 2021, but I couldn't think of a song off of it that fit this vibe. So I was like, maybe I'll just go with Adele. And I was like, I know Easy On Me came out around this time, but I didn't know if it was 2020 or 2021. So lucky guess. Lucky guess. Ohana means family. Well, what means Coda Kingdom? Because you said you don't listen to music much. Yeah, I know, D-Bone. Still, it's good that you do know. Oh, Adele, yes. Oh, you thought it was Everything I Wanted. Okay, yeah, that probably could have worked. I was freshly 18 with a 1-year-old navigating being a single mom. I felt this song to my core. Oh, that's actually so sweet. That's actually so sweet. I think it's really amazing to like experience like a particular piece of media at the right time in your life. That's how I felt about like an anime that like I felt like that about an anime that I watched, and I watched it at like just the right time in my life to like enjoy or to like truly relate to it. And I think if I watched that anime at any time else in my life, I probably wouldn't have liked it as much because I just wouldn't have been able to like relate to it. And I'm glad that I got the opportunity to do so. Messi also makes me scream sing every time I just feel it. You know, I saw Lola Young perform that song as like a ballad at the Grammys. And it was the first time like hearing the song that I like truly understood like what it was about. And I thought she did such a good job. Like, I thought she did such a good job doing that song in that style because it just brought way more emotion to it. And like I said, it made me really truly realize like what that song is about.
Hello.
You love that song? Oh, I like the song.
Hello.
In the club, we all fam.
Hello.
In the Critter Kingdom, we all fam. Thick. Thick. Okay. Room code. Room code. Thick. No crashing with me, stares at Sammy.
Hello.
Sammy, your user in there. Sammy's is always wild. Yes. Well, I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick. So, no fucking crashing. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go to the bathroom really quick while you guys join in the game, and then after Crash Word, we'll do Redactionary, and then we'll say our goodbyes until Telemove again. This game is called Crashword. So if you don't know, you can just go online and like type it in. If you have another device, it would probably be best if you had another device to be able to join in the game. Because if you keep going back and forth between the game and the device, it'll kind of kick you out and you have to like kind of rejoin. So if you're not playing in here, don't say like what you think the answer is like from this. Also, does everybody know how to play this game? If not, I'll happily explain it. But let me go to the bathroom first. If not, you can go to the Crashword website, join in. This is the room code. I will be back in just a second to explain everything.
Hello.
Okay, I'm back. Rude for you all to come for me. Sammy loves to
Hello.
get out there and raise everyone's insurance rates. I'm not into that much current music, but I love her. Lola Young or Adele? Olive T. You're gonna go now, Suze? Oh, I hope your move goes well. Thank you, Suze. Yes, I hope you're enjoying the last bit of your summer. I know it's kind of coming to an end, so this is a little selfish, but I'm so excited for your summer to be over so that my summer can happen. I do not like being in winter time, so it is time for this to be done. I also want the sun to come out. Oh yeah, pause on tapping. Don't hit the like goal until they come back. Yeah. You feel betrayed, Coda. You said at the start of this was Roblox. Did I? I don't remember saying that at all. But no, we're not doing Roblox today. We have spring fever. I know. And I can tell I have spring fever because I'm getting, like, when I go outside and it's like 60 degrees, I just get so giddy and I just want to like la 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 la, like, and just like twirl, and I love it. I love this. Anyway, let's go ahead and get started. If you're not in, you can join in at any time, so don't think you can't join. Right, that saved, right? Okay. All right, starting the game. Veronica. Oh. I know what I want to say, but I know it's gonna crash. 60, golly, that's warm. Lucky duck. Yeah, it was like low 60s on Monday. It was so nice. I brought it up to this man yesterday. I said, we've had a very mild winter. And he was like, where do you live? And I was like, where do you live? I was like, you're not going to catch me being ungrateful out here. I was like, just because we had like 2 weeks of like sub-zero temperatures and a bunch of snow doesn't mean that the rest of the entire winter hasn't been pretty nice. Like pretty mid. You know what? I'm going to say my answer anyway. Oh, no one said it? Okay. Oh, I thought that was going to be me at first. Okay. I may have also spelled the word wrong.
Hello.
Veronica. Ooh, first. Ooh. Olive tea. Wow. Yeah, Steven Anderson. He said not Roblox until after the move. Yeah, so no Roblox until the move is over. Yeah, nice job, Veronica. I was like, I think you got this. Nobody said giraffe. I was so okay. I didn't want to say it because I thought someone would. Yeah, one word, please. One word, please. Hey. Yes. Thank you guys. Thank you for getting me to my like goal. You guys are awesome. It's like on the last live too. I'll say this.
Hello.
Yeah, Teeter. I was very lucky to have, like, I mean, even today was like what? Today got up to 52. Tomorrow's going to be a high of 59, then 62, 55, 63, 67, 68, 66. I mean, like, the weather has been, for February, I mean, this is very nice for February. These are March temperatures in February and like late March. Like, this is not late February temperatures. Usually in February, we'll have like a negative 20 degree like week, but like that just hasn't happened. Your cousin just said 6'7". Oh, I did just say that, didn't I? That's funny. No crashes. Okay, nice job, everybody. We have winter in the morning and summer in the afternoon, exactly like mid-March. Yeah. Yeah. And I think I like summer because like it's nice job, Olive T. CV Universe fan. I'm calling you out. No, no multiple words. Just one word, please. One word, please. Kiki said 26, bro. I need to move. Yeah, my goal is to move to a place where I never see snow ever again. Or ice. I think I need to clarify. I'll say this. I don't pay attention to mine. Mine's so bad, actually. Mine's so bad. Yeah, so Laura, you're like, yeah, we have winter in the morning and summer in the afternoon. I think that's why I don't like spring or fall, is because I get... Dang, you were quick with that. Look at your clue, Sammy. Uh-oh, dang it, I missed it. What was your clue? Veronica, probably not as bad as mine. I don't know how to describe this except for probably the word that's crashing. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Oh, Jacob. Oh, that is really good. I'll say this. Good luck, D-Bone. Sammy, that's actually kind of good.
Yeah.
Nice job, D-Bone. Way to go. Yeah, sorry, D-Bone. I was getting to your comment here. On the last one, neck, I was thinking of turtlenecks, like the long, like the song from SpongeBob. The best time to wear a striped sweater is all the time. Why can't I think of that song? But turtleneck was good. But it looks like other people had also thought of the same thing too.
Krazasanian says stop that, Veronica.
Stop that, Veronica. I'll say this. Jaden, this is kind of hard. This is a little hard. I can't believe this didn't crash, because that's what I was thinking was crashing. That's pretty good, Olive T. I like that. Not too bad. Not too bad, Jaden. Okay, there is a way to make the clues be... Okay, is there a way to make the clues be one word? Steven Universe fan, please, please, please honor the rule. Please. No, John, mine... Oh, no, John, mine were in first. Yeah, so Veronica's like, I didn't crash. Someone crashed with me. Sammy, excuse you. What would you say with this?
Hello.
I'll say this. $55 degrees in the morning and 80 to 87 in the afternoon. That's really nice. For February, that's what I'm talking about. I was looking at the University of Arizona the other day, and I saw that there were palm trees and the campus looks beautiful, and I was like, wow. It's like, imagine going to school that has palm trees. Nice job, Sammy. Yeah, yeah, all that makes sense. No crashes. Cody, can you sing this for me in whatever way you think is right? Do you ever look down in the darkness and feel so scared? Like, you just want me to make up a melody, or that's an actual song you want me to sing it how the song goes? Yes, sir, make it up. Do you ever look down in the darkness and feel so scared? I don't know, does that... Is that good? You said, ooh, okay, that's a vibe. I am a songwriter. And I don't use AI. I'm not a prompter. Said I wrote that when I was like, I don't know, 11. Okay, okay.
Ooh.
You was going through some stuff at 11. So now it's an inside joke between Ken and I. Oh, so what? You guys just like make fun of each other for it? You like have this vulnerable moment and then that's like such a sister thing. You have like this vulnerable moment, but your sister just like just picks on you for it. Yeah, during hard times. Oh, I laugh because I just know, as like a sibling, I just know what that's like. T-Bone says, Sammy, don't. I'm gonna say this. No one said it. Okay. Don't pay attention to mine too much, though. T-Bone, we almost crashed. I believe that. Well, so now I'm like in on the inside joke too now, Kiki. Jaden, I'm not sure if I get yours. Okay, Sammy. I get yours. I'm gonna vote this. Kiki, okay, you got this. You got this. Yeah, Steven Universe fan. I would have thought that would crash, so. Oh, no! No! I was terrified mine was gonna, like, lead to that. Oh, no. I don't blame you for thinking that, though. I thought that that would be a little misleading. Ah. Fourth in a row. You know what? What, Jaden? What? What did you guys think of that when Cracker Barrel changed their logo? I remember that they changed it, but I don't remember what it was changed to. Yeah, don't say obvious. I took it. Okay. You heard that? You heard that, everyone? Don't take the obvious one. Sammy took it. Well, I do like how no one has crashed yet. Okay. Green, gray, display, history, green screen, landscape, behind. Oh! And noise. Noise is throwing me off. Green, gray.
Hello.
Behind, history, display, green screen, landscape. Oh gosh. Ooh. Okay. I have a few of them. Veronica's green screen is getting upvoted a lot. That's kind of the one throwing me off, though. Don't pay attention to that noise. Okay. Katie, excuse you. Green screen? Oh! I got it.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Background noise. Yeah. Behind, background, green screen, landscape, history. Okay. I did gray because your background is literally gray. Oh yeah, my wall, my millennial gray walls. I'm gonna say this. I think it's gonna crash though. No. Okay. I always say that, and I feel like rarely I do crash. Teeter said you all are good at this. What did you think it was, Teeter? That took me a second. I almost said scene. But I erased it and I changed it. Who knows what color the new wall will be? I was actually literally thinking that. I was like, because I don't know. When I move into my new place, I might have to set up my room to where something sits behind me. So you might have to like look at the other stuff that's in my room. I don't know. I haven't really showed off my room yet. You thought effect or screensaver? Okay. I guess I could try to like turn the camera a bit, but like, over here, there's like, oh, you can't see it. There's a futon that's over here. It's really nice. And then over here is my, this is my studio setup where I record my music and write everything and work on all my music stuff. So that's what that looks like.
Yeah.
Nice job, Laura. Forecast was really good, D-Bone. Estimate was good too. Premonition, Guess. Yeah, those are really good. I mean, you aren't gonna be there anymore. Old house tour, win. Old house tour, win. What, like give a tour my current place? Katie, your music is so good. I've been listening to it. Thank you. I always say this. I get so like that's one of the biggest compliments that I think people can give me. Like the compliments that mean the most to me is when people compliment my singing and when people compliment the music that I make. Because I don't know, I put a lot of, you obviously put a lot of work into like your art, and just to have somebody acknowledge that it even exists is like a huge big deal to me. So you said, I like You Can't Be Mad Forever. I think that's it. Yeah, You Can't Be Mad Forever. Yeah, that song I felt very connected to. Cause like, here, I'll talk about it in a second. I'll say this, but I think it's gonna crash. No, sorry, Laura, no. It would have been best if I just didn't even answer. My first crash. And so it begins, Sammy. No, but You Can't Be Mad Forever was like, so when I write, like my first album was made of a bunch of songs that like, I wanted to just like practice writing. Dang, you still got it. Nice job, Veronica. I wanted to just practice writing music. So I just wrote about topics that like, I was like, taking like my friends and people in my life, I was taking their life experiences and I was using that to write about instead of like my own personal life experiences. And so like, I didn't really write too many things about like my own personal life experiences. You Can't Be Mad Forever is kind of like a message to myself, actually. Like I wrote it from the perspective of somebody else to me. So it wasn't like my perspective of it. It was more like a message that I think I needed to hear. And so whenever I wrote that song, that was the song that I wrote for me to hear from the perspective of someone else. And so like you said maybe I was sensing the connection, right? But now, with my next project that I'm working on, I'm really challenging myself to actually write music that I personally relate to, because I feel like that's the point of making art, is to give your own position on things and to like show your own unique sorry. Here we go. Like the point of like making your own art is to give your own position on something and to show your vision, in a way. And I feel like I'm doing kind of like a disservice by not putting out that. And I think like with the rise of like AI and just like people just making literally whatever, and people making these really amazing, perfect like songs and all this stuff, it's like I think it's worth doing something that allows my own personal like position in something, rather than just like having like an AI or something tell me like what the position is. So I don't know. Olive Tea, that was not a bad guess. That really wasn't a bad guess. And so that's the way that I like think about. That's why I'm trying to challenge myself to just like have my own like my own experiences attached to this next project that I'm working on, because I've always thought like, well, my life is so great. Like, what would I even write about? Like I don't really have anything like interesting to write about. And then I was like digging into my life, and I was like, I think my life is a little more interesting than I'm making it out to be. So like, and I don't know, I could be wrong, but like I was like, I do think I want to like take more time to just like work on like actually writing things from my own personal experiences now. So that's my goal for my next project. I'm gonna say this, but I definitely think it's gonna crash. No, that I knew. I should have known that was the crashed word. Sorry. Yes, Laura, exactly. Making things personal can be scary. And I think that's why I wanted to write things that was not from my own perspective for my first album, because it made me more comfortable with writing, and then it got me practice with writing music. So Katie, excuse you. So then I got so I think that's why I enjoyed doing it like that, because it allowed me to like be like, well, these perspectives aren't really my own, you know, they're just like, I mean, they kind of are, but they're just like experiences that like other people in my life have had. So Sammy said, I'm watching but not playing, my eyes are heavy. Nice job, D-Bone. Everyone's constantly moving around. Oh wait, no. I've been up since 1 a.m. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Sammy, if you go to bed, that is totally fine. I'm glad we played Crash Mode first, because I know you said you really wanted to play. Gosh dang it, Laura. I need to get out of your brain right now. Sorry, I was like word vomiting for a while. Let me read what you guys are saying. Katie, you said, I'm writing some stuff, but I'm just now like you, getting okay with being vulnerable. Exactly. And I think, and I don't know, maybe you could try what I tried. Like I said, like I was scared of being vulnerable in my own music, writing things from my own personal perspective. Cause I'm like, well, one, like my life is really good. Like, I don't think I have like, you know, something interesting to really write about. But then I was wrong. I was like, no, now I'm coming to the terms that I do have like actual interesting like ideas, but being able to write from a different perspective allows you to kind of let go of that fear. And so maybe you can try that. I mean, listen to like, not me, like, this is not me being promotional for my stuff, but like, you know, go back and kind of listen to like some of the stuff that I like my album now. If you listen to my album now, knowing like this information, you can kind of look at it from that perspective now and be like, oh, so this is kind of like what is like my song Barely Even Know You. That was literally written for the purpose to be the most like corny, like perfect pop structure, like song. Like that was written to just be just some corny song, you know? Do I have experience with that? Like that is not like a relatable song to me, but I do like it. I like the song. I like how it came out, and and I enjoy it. But like it was easy to write because I got to let go of that. Teeter said, "Hey, nice job, Alta Churs. You're dropping more music, Coda. Ooh, ooh." I will say, I am, but I'm working on the music right now. So the music is getting worked on, and I was asking you guys.
Krasasanian says Altiturs is my name in Latin.
Oh, is that you in the game then, John? I don't think I know what this word is. I think it's this. I don't know. Don't look at mine. Apparently today is my day to crash.
Krasasanian says no, it's not me at all.
Oh, gotcha. It is OTW though. I'm excited. Oh, it is on the record though. I'm excited. Yes. I am working on my next music or whatever. But here's the thing. I've been asking you guys, like, if you guys would watch, like, oh, On the Way. Oh, okay, my bad. I mean, it's on the record now, too. I did say it. It's on the way. So I'm working on the music, and I thought about, like, I know I've talked about this in my lives, but, Jaden, that's actually so good. Jaden, I get that. And that's actually so freaking good. That's so funny. But anyway, so I thought about like doing a live stream of me like actually going through the process of like making these songs. So I don't know, you guys seemed like you were okay with that. To be honest, you guys just support everything that I do, and I appreciate that. So I do like that. I do like that you guys are just open to like me really doing anything. But like, you know, this is something that I have to do anyway, and it's something I can do in my time. So I think it'd be fun to live stream it so that you guys can see the process of it. However,
Ooh.
I will say, this is not something that, Kiki, good job. Nice job. After the live stream is done, I think I'm going to private the live because I mean, these are like my own like ideas. These are, you know, things I've come up with. If the song isn't released yet, I worry all the time about like my ideas getting stolen and my work getting taken from me when I haven't like copyrighted it yet, and I haven't gone through like the legal processes of like owning the music. So I think I would live stream the process of recording it, but I'm gonna privatize the live until after the song gets released. So that's what I'll say with that. But I'll probably re-release like an edited down version that's like more interesting, you know. Jaden and Laura trying to ruin me. Sorry, I have so much to go back and read what you guys are saying. Teeter said, amen. That's the point of art. Let the world see from your eyes. Exactly. I think with like AI being able to spit out like all this music and all different perspectives, it like kind of takes away the humanized element just of like taking like someone else's personal perspective. 31 spooky. Binks. What's Binks? Hollows? Okay, I need you guys to upvote stuff. Spooky and Haunt. 31. Okay, 31. Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice job. Spooky. Oh. Oh, Altitudes just spelled it different. Okay. Still good. Still good. Yeah. To invite people to experience your experiences. Yeah. Like I said, I think that's like I said, I think I'm doing myself and like art appreciators like a disservice by not taking my own personal experiences and putting it out there. And that's why, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'll tell you what, the devil tempts me when it comes to like wanting to use AI for my stuff because of how good it really is at like helping you come up with ideas. And I want to use it all. I want to use it all the time. I'm not gonna lie. I sit there all the time and I'm like, should I? But then I'm like, no, like take the time to like it's not about like spitting this stuff out fast. It's about being able to be intentional with like what you're doing. Of course, AI is a tool. I'm not trying to say AI is like something people shouldn't use, because I think if you want to use it, I don't want to demonize that. But like I think I don't want to demonize like using AI in art. But for me personally, I like the idea of allowing myself to know that that was like from my eyes and my perspective. Yeah, making things more personal can be scary. Write about growing up in a big family and everyone constantly moving around you, like how there were no set dinners or bedtimes. I forget that I've talked about that with you guys. You guys really do remember a lot. You know, and the thing is too is like, the thing is, I love like fun music. I think I could write, like usually I like writing music that's like fun and upbeat and enjoyable. The messages can be sad, but the music still feels enjoyable. It's kind of like that Bandle the other day, that Happier song by Marshmello and Bastille, where it's like that song sounds really fun and upbeat, but it's actually really sad. Like, you know, but Amani wants me to write a ballad. And I need to go there. And John needs that watermelon honey bun song. Another thing I'm working on. Verdict was really good, actually. Verdict was really good. D-Bone, we crashed? I didn't even notice that. I'll say this. Don't talk down the mundane. That's actually really good advice, Teeter. Because yeah, I did a lot of exploring of like what I wanted this next project to look like and the ideas that were involved in this next project. And when I took the time to like actually explore that, it really helped me learn a lot about myself, and it helped me learn a lot about like appreciating parts of my life I didn't realize that were impactful. And I think it's important for me to like talk about those things, because who knows who else can relate to things, because I just don't think I'm relatable. Like, I don't think I'm very relatable as a person, and but I could be wrong, you know, like I just could be wrong. And it might be nice to share an experience that seems unrelatable and see that somebody else might also find that to be a relatable experience, where they also think that they feel like they're unrelatable. I don't know, just getting deep, I guess. Katie said, I have too much trauma. I'll lend you some if you want. That's horrible. That's horrible. But you know, I think that can also play a part in like being scared to talk about like the things that you want to be vulnerable about. But I think you can also write some incredible things having life experiences like that, and the way that you can touch people's lives with things so deep like that. Because like, I mean, I'll listen to the songs where I'm like, ooh, like I've not gone through that, but the way that was like the way that was packaged in this song just makes me feel like I can really like be so like empathetic to that situation. This is a hard word. I'm gonna say this, but I don't. No, never mind. I'm gonna say. This is a hard word. Hold on. I'll say this. Oh, you guys did so much better than me.
Yeah.
Nice job, F. Also, good to see you, F. Welcome in. Sorry, I'm so far behind in the chat. I'm just like blah 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 blah. You guys are my little therapy session today. So sorry. Because I don't really talk about this with anybody. Like, writing music to me is such like a lonely experience. Yeah, I have a producer I collaborate with. So my producer helps me like we work together in like writing like the instrumentation and stuff for it. And it's just because I want like another professional like opinion that like goes into my work to take it to the next level. So like, you know, I have a producer that I work with, but like my writing is a pretty lonely experience. You said I can tell you're passionate about this. Well, thank you. Well, like I went to school for music. I have a music degree, and I have like, I don't know, something I've always wanted to do. Like it's something I've always wanted to do. Releasing an album was the biggest bucket list item I've ever had in my life, and I've gotten to do it. And I feel like I can just like die now, and I've accomplished everything I want to accomplish in my life. I mean, I guess not everything. Honestly, to be honest, as I'm working on my next project, I'm like, I can't die before this is done. Like, I can't. Like, I'm sitting there like so careful about like not tripping on things and not getting in a car accident and all this stuff. And I'm just like, I can't. I have to make it through because I want to complete this project. Veronica, nice job. Katie, excuse you. Tito said, I would be fascinated if you wanted to share your process. Well, thank you. Yeah, because like I said, it's like I have to do it anyway, so I might as well like what's the difference between me doing it while I'm working on it and the camera being on while I'm still working on it, you know? Like, you guys just now get to see the process. So, say this, I guess? This is kind of hard. Monet said, I thought we were getting something sooner. No, it's still in the works. I'm kind of like I mean, it's taken some time to like really explore like the options of like what I wanted to do, but I found it. Like I have all of my questions answered, and now I just have action. So now I just am like, I'm doing the writing now, and then whenever I'm done with the writing, that's when I'll bring you guys into the studio session, and you'll get to see me record and how I do my process and everything. And Olive T, nice job, you got it. Way to go. I'll bring you guys in my process. You can see how it works. You can also see the editing. I think that's really boring, but I was like, I have to do the editing anyway, so you might as well like watch me edit, and then I can sit and chat with y'all while I edit too. I think that'd be kind of nice. You could get on live and just breathe, and I'd be cool with it. That's what I'm talking about though. Like, you guys are just supportive in anything that I do, and I think that like that right there just means more than anything. But at the same time, I do like to entertain you guys too. Like, I do like to do things you guys want to do. So I'm not trying to bore y'all. Because I'll tell you what, editing the music is boring, okay? Even recording can kind of be boring, but you can at least, like, it's more enjoyable than sitting there seeing me try to tweak frequencies. Like, but also, like, I don't know. I feel like I'm also trying to, like, constantly prove that I am, like, good at this, you know? Like, I feel like people don't know that I know how to do this. And I feel like I want to kind of prove that, where I'm like, I'm not just some dude, blah, blah, blah. You know, like, I like actually know what I'm doing, and I'm pretty good at it, to be honest. Dang, D-Bone, that's not a bad guess, but I see where you came from with that. But yeah, I'm like, I do want to show that, like, I'm capable of doing this, and then I'm not just like, oh, you know, whatever. But sorry, I'm still so far behind in this chat. Oh yeah, Teeter, yeah, good call. Right after the fact, private it. But yeah, I'll unprivate it whenever like the song is released. But I might take like an edited down, more interesting version of it and re-upload it or something. Or maybe I'll leave it open to members only. Who knows? Like, I'll just have like a members only section where if members wanted to go back and look at it, then it can be for that if they wanted to. Nice. Oh, you're having internet issues, Laura? Uh-oh. Katie said, I can't wait to hear your next music. It's going to be awesome. I know. Thank you, Katie. Katie, well, Katie, you know I'll be keeping up with your stuff, but I am incredibly, like, interested and fascinated to hear what you're working on, because I think... First of all, I remember asking like if you could like play instruments, and you can play a lot more instruments than I expected. But the fact that you can like play guitar was like, wow. Like, I think you said you couldn't play piano, right? You could play the guitar, but you couldn't play piano. Laura, no. All right, here we go. Desktop, file, quitter. Oh, you play both. Okay. There was something I think I asked that you said you couldn't play. Desktop, file, quitter, Manila. Oh, I got it. Manila was very good.
Ooh.
Boom. So, but not an expert at either one for sure. You sounded really good on the guitar for the Tori Kelly song. The every little step I take, every time you wanted to hang. What is this song called? all in my head. When you did the in my head, I was like, oh. Yeah, you ate with that. You ate with that. So your fingers were about to bleed. How long did you practice that before you like posted it? Because then your post was flawless. A lot. No, same, Katie. It's funny to like see what gets. I mean, even like my songs, I can't tell you how many takes I did of things before I got like the right one. And I'm picky. I'm so picky. I'll be like you guys might get really bored of me singing the same thing 17 times. Like I'll be like, no, I didn't like my breath here, or I didn't like that. Like I get so particular about like my stuff when I'm like recording it, because my thought is, when I release this is forever. So I have to be okay with how it turned out, because if I hate it, I will hate it forever. So that's why I'm like really particular about it. D-Bone, what are you doing? Crashing up in here again? And Olive Tea? Tisk tisk. And D-Bone, stop crashing. Oh, y'all spelled it wrong. Oops. Veronica calling us out. For wall, I almost put 369.
Yeah.
But wasn't sure anyone would get the hint. To the window, to the wall. I think that was buried a little deep. Nice job, Laura. Jaden, what does that mean? Why was I on wig? Oh, I get why I was on wig. Never mind. That's funny. Hold up, I need to make sure I'm spelling this right. Okay. I am spelling it right, but I think I'm gonna crash. I knew it. No. Coda 100 stream, right? Wig. You thought clown would crash? Oh, for the wig? Okay. If someone crashes with me this time, they deserve to. Yours is like very unique. Katie said, I'm picky on myself too. I never like what I put out. I think that's the curse of like being an artist though. Like when you're somebody who enjoys it. Cause like Laura, do you feel that way? Cause you make a lot, you're very crafty. Like, do you make things and like, you're just like, it's okay. Like, I didn't really like this, but it turned out fine. But everybody's like, oh, that's awesome.
Ooh.
Paternal was good. Paternal was really good. Laura, what'd you put? Oh, senior. Okay. Teeter said, it is. I can see all the flaws always with my own stuff. Exactly. It's like, it's just the curse of being like an artist. However, I think that also maybe is the reason that it allows you to grow too. Because we all know them, right? We all know the people that like, that think they're the shit and they think that they think they're all that, and they have no sense of like critique for themselves to be able to be better. So I think that allows you to become better if you are critical of yourself, because you can actually like work on the things that you're very picky about. Immediate crash. Sorry, Jaden, I don't know what to tell you. Oh my gosh. Ooh. I'm scared. I'm so scared. I'm gonna do it though. Okay, here we go. I think I know what you guys put. I think I know exactly what you guys put. Oh, you do not have this, Jaden. I'm so sorry. Respectfully, I do not believe in you right now. Yikes. Teeter, what kind of stuff do you make? Balloon, okay. Aglet, that's exactly what I thought you guys were gonna say. I was like, I'm pretty sure they're all saying that, so I'm gonna try to think of something different. Jaden, I think Katie should sing Halo by Beyonce. I'd be surprised if Katie hadn't sung it already. It's fake. What's fake? I'll say this. Laura, once in a while, yes, but I also make things because I want to, and the only person that has to actually like it is the person who gets the item. But if I don't like any part of it, I usually don't finish. Maybe that's like, maybe you found a good balance with it then. You're just like, yeah, I do it because I want to do it.
Yeah. And
I can do it. And I just want to do it. Nice job, Veronica. You were quick with that. This will be the last round and then we'll go to Redactionary. But maybe you have just found a good balance with it. I mean, I think I'm just very picky because like I think I always have to look at my stuff. I don't know. Like I always have to like look back at my stuff all the time. And so I don't know. I think one day it might be fun to like do like a video where I like show past projects that I've worked on just to show like how far I've come. Because sometimes I'll look back at some stuff that I've done and I'm like, ooh, that was rough. And I knew I didn't eat, but at the same time, I'm like, oh, I could do way better now, you know? But it just comes with time and like learning. And ooh, can I do this? Oh no, you can't do that. Okay. I'm interested to see your clue F. I'll say this. Yeah. D-Bone, how did you do that? Oh. I know how you did it.
Yeah.
Okay, I was like, once Alati gets it, I was putting the symbol that's like a bar. You just put two eyes. That makes D-Bone, we almost crashed. We almost crashed. Kitty said, I haven't done Halo. Okay, but I'm giving my voice a break for a few days probably. And oh, look, when it comes to your singing voice, you definitely, it is important to rest. There's nothing better than resting your voice. Like there's nothing that is going to help your voice more than resting it. That's why like when I do like a karaoke live, I'm like, it will depend on the day. Cause sometimes I'll wake up and I'll be like, it is not a karaoke live day. So I am gonna eat doo-doo tonight. I don't know what this word is. I don't know what this word is. Hold on, oh my gosh. I have to look it up. I'll say this. I don't know. You said being an art teacher is awesome. Are you an art teacher? Oh no, Teeter is.
Yeah.
Hey, nice job, T-Bone. Teeter, did I miss what you say? What'd you say? What you say? You said I like a visual art, mostly watercolor for fun. Yeah, watercolor is fun. So you'll do like paintings, drawings, things like that, or like other kinds of crafts. I'll say my artistic side, crafts, out the window. Like I did not get that artistic side, but like definitely singing. Music in general, like music composition. I think like I understand music in a way, like in a composition sense, and like I would say dancing too. Like I think I'm like not like I don't think I'm a good dancer, but I think I like logically understand like dancing. But I think that's how I feel about music too. Like I'm not just like naturally like exuding art, you know. I'm a very like logical like artist. My brain is a little overthinking on stuff. You were gonna do spacebar, but K is better. Okay. Teeter. I do. I love dancing. Dancing is actually probably the one thing I do in my life that I do genuinely for fun. Like I don't do it for any sort of like other like fulfillment, except for that it is just genuinely fun for me. I was in this dance club when I was in college, and I was the only person in there that was like in it for fun. I was like, and I was the only person in there who wasn't like it was full of a bunch of like theater people, and I was the only like, I mean, I do theater, but like I'm not like, I wasn't like in the theater program, but I guess being in the dance program kind of helped me like wiggle my way through the theater program. But like it was genuinely just something I just love to do. I just like dancing, and it was just something I got to do once a week, and I showed up and I got to dance, and it was the time of my life. I loved it. However, I am, oh, nice try, Altitudes. My downfall with dancing is I am like the world's least flexible person. I have like, people are like, oh, like, can you not touch your toes? I'm like, I can barely touch my knees. Like, I am not flexible at all. I think I want to like work on that though. Like when I move, I've been stretching, like this past week, I was like, I want to stretch more. I want to like just be more flexible. And I don't want to be like putting, you know, my legs behind my head or anything, but like, I at least want to touch my dang toes. Like it is embarrassing how not flexible I am. But I think I could become a lot better of a dancer if I was more flexible. F, you ruined it. Oopsies. This is hard. Bones, Pip, Jessie J. Jessie J. Like Jessie J Domino? Rock my world into the sunlight. Make this dream the best I've ever known. I don't know what Pip means. Bones, everybody's doing bones. I don't know, this is hard. I'm not gonna get it. Everybody keeps upvoting bones. I don't know, this could be anything. Can I sing? Fine. Bones. I'll do this. I'm scared. I don't think it's right. I'm such an idiot. Why did nobody else upvote Jessie J after I sang Domino? I literally had it. That is tragic. That was the best. That was literally the best clue you could have given me, and I ruined it. I totally overthought that. Over here, literally singing Domino. What was Bone? Why were you guys upvoting Bone? Domino? Bone? See your comment for pause. I remember a video of a mother teaching her daughter numbers, showing her like flashcards. One of them was an 11, but it was blocky, so it looked like a thick, like double I. The little girl
Krazasanian says Dominoes, the game is also called Bones.
Really? Oh, I ain't never played Dominoes, so maybe that's why I don't know. I'll say this. Crazy. Jessie J was the perfect answer. The perfect clue. Teeter said, be gentle with yourself. I hurt myself being impatient with flexibility specifically. Thank you, Teeter. Thank you. I do notice I get pretty sore after I'm done like stretching, but I'm seeing a little progress. I don't know. I think I also have to understand like what I want to be flexible. I mean, I understand like I want like, you know, the back of my leg to be flexible. I cannot lift. I cannot stretch that out. Like that does not, my leg does not get straight. I mean, literally me sitting like with my back straight up on the ground and my legs straight out like this, it's stretching. Like all I gotta do is sit like that. And like I have like a big old pull in my hamstring. So I don't know, maybe that's good to know. D-Bone, I was gonna say it too. Nice job, Laura, nice job. I was gonna say it and I knew I was gonna crash, so. I also said Pip, but I don't think Coda would know it. I don't know it. So what is Pip? You don't know that song, the Domino song, Olive T? I'm feeling sexy and free, like glitter's raining on me. You're like a shot of
Krazasanian says a pip is the dot on a domino.
That's what that's called? Wow. I don't know. Hey, Lucas. What's up? Good to see you. What do you say for this? My clue's gonna be horrible, but it doesn't not make sense. Wow. Yeah, I did not know the pip was the dot on the domino. I did miss the messages. I love dominoes and would not have called them bones. Thank you. Like I said, I think it was Veronica that put Jessie J. When Veronica put Jessie J, I knew exactly what you were talking about. Oh, I'm still so mad. Veronica, he's singing it.
Krazasanian says dominoes and dice used to be made of bones.
Dominoes and really? Wow, you guys really, you guys know a lot more about that than I do. The divots on the dominoes are called pip. Okay. Obviously, that is a great starting point. Start where you are. Yeah. So, like, I don't know, because I don't think I care about, like, being more flexible in, like, my arms. But then I'm like, should I care about being flexible in my arms? All I'm stretching, really, is my legs right now. F, nice job. Dude, my dad is, like, really flexible. My dad literally just be, like, he'll just be standing there. Like, we'll just be talking on the deck, and my dad just puts his freaking leg up on the like, the gate or whatever, the deck. And I'm just casually. I'm like, why didn't I get that? I'm like, what a waste. But my dad was like a pretty big athlete, like, growing up. So, probably be a waste on me. I don't know. Well, I wouldn't say I'm not an athlete. I'm not like I guess I'm like a performer athlete, not a, like, sports athlete. This word is something. I don't know what to say about it. That's all I got. After this, we'll do redactionary. So get ready to jump ship. Bones is kind of the slang or street term now. Interesting. Well, like, I just don't play dominoes, so I guess I just don't know. Dominoes and dice used to be made of bones. Isn't Pip the name of an orange seed too? I don't know. I was thinking Piplup the Pokemon. Like, that's what I was thinking of. Yeah, I did not have... Somebody upvoted mine? Thank you. All right. All right, let's jump ship. Let's go to redactionary. Oh, where is it? Here it is. Sorry. Room code, redactionary. Get it while it's hot. Code, I want to say a word for this, but I don't think you would like it. I think we were all thinking some stuff. I'm about as athletic as a cross-eyed penguin on roller skates. Yeah, I used to say I wasn't like an athlete, but I think I'd be downplaying myself with that. I'm just not I'm not interested in sports. I actually become more interested in sports as I age. Like the older I get, the more I'm like, I think it'd be fun to do like certain sports. But I love sports I love playing like tennis. And I love playing frisbee golf. I love frisbee golf. You know, I don't want to play like football. Like, I'll watch it, but I don't want to play it. Not really built for that. Laura, 90% of the time, if I like how the project is turning out, then the person getting the item does too. I usually work with them also to work on colors and style since it is for them. That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. There are also times where I just know what I'm trying to do. I have color sets and ideas in mind. Those projects I love and they tend to turn out really well. So I think what probably helps with you is you're like, well, I know the design I'm already working with. So I just need the person to kind of like choose the colors that they want, and then I'll like work the design. Like, I think that's what I imagine your thinking process is like. So I think that takes out a lot of the headache of trying to like work with the person to come up with all the details. Like Katie asked, what kind of projects do you do, Laura? I'll let Laura answer that. Because I don't know if Laura wants to brag on herself, but I could brag on Laura too. Laura does these Laura's really good at doing they're kind of like, I don't want to say crochet. It's like a weaving of some sort. Laura, describe it. It's really cool. It's in the Discord too. I'm gonna make sure people are in. Awesome, nice. We all know how to play this game, right? I don't have to sit here and explain it. What I am gonna do though is do this. Perf. I'm also gonna move myself over here. And we're gonna get out of Crash Word. Yes, Katie, I make knotted friendship bracelets. Yes, I was like, I don't really know the exact wording of it, but like, I know how to describe a little bit of it.
Krazasanian says macrame bracelets.
Yeah, I know crocheting is like a different thing, so that's why I'm like, maybe I should not describe it like that. We'll just do one round, but then we'll just add another round if we need to. Macrame. Okay, yeah. Oh, macrame is different but similar? Okay. See, that I'm a little far removed from that sort of art, so I don't really know. Here we go. We all know how to play this, right? I don't have to explain it to nobody. I'm taking that as a yes. Oh, neat. I like friendship bracelets and Kumihimo? I don't know Kumihimo. Skip tutorial, start the game. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, keep talking for those in the chat as I'm like, I have to answer the prompt or whatever, and then I'll get back in a second. Okay. Okay, I got it. Sorry. Time's up. All right, here we go. Ooh. Okay. Hmm. Excuse you, Katie. Yeah, good luck, everyone. Yep, that's what it is. Ooh, Laura. Hannah passed this challenge to get permission to do her blank. This blank can be many things and have many titles. They can also be blank or blank and blank in different departments or areas. Some even blank out of tents or on ships. They usually love their blank. Kumihimo is fun. Okay, what's up, Movie Man? Good to see you. Okay, Laura, I'm somewhat close to the process. Camp. Interesting guess. Interesting guess. Katie said, I'll have to see if I can stalk the Discord. I'm getting ready to crochet a sweater. You can crochet too. Like I said, I do not know. Like, that is a whole world that like did not ever reach me. However, I genuinely do want to learn how to sew. I want to learn how to like work on clothes. I like fashion, but like men's fashion is so boring. Ooh, it's so boring. Men's fashion is so boring, and I would love to make something that would just be so fun to wear as like a guy, you know? And I don't know. Plus, like, I don't know, I don't like fit. I'm a guy, I'm like a small petite man. Like, I don't fit in clothes that are, you know, all the clothes that are made are too big. And so I would like to make sure that my clothes fit me, you know? He said, I saw tent, my mind went camp. I guess that makes sense, yeah. I get hyperfixated on things, then I'm done for a while, then I pick it back up. That is so real. That is so real. All right. I guess I'm the radar. Okay. I'm the decoder. Item in your blank, normally in the blank blank. You add blank to this. Dang, you guys did good. There are blank at the end. It blank your home and keeps you blank. Sometimes you have to fan the blank. It's attached to your blank. If you don't open the flue, blank can fill your blank. The big red guy goes up this after delivers presents. Okay, okay. I hope I'm spelling it right. No! Did it? Fireplace. Oops. Oh, I should have thought about that. Yeah. Chimney. That the only thing that like if I would have thought about it a little more, I probably would have done fireplace. But the big red guy, that helped me a lot get somewhere. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Katie, that is so real. Like just getting hyper fixated on something. I'm very much like that too. When I like enjoy something, it's my whole life for like 3 weeks and then I like never touch it again. It's when someone blank at something that already happened and gives their thoughts on it. Usually involves opinions blank and a bit of nitpicking. Can be formal or casual, helpful or brutally honest. Often written or spoken after the fact, especially to help other people decide if something's worth their time. Wow. This is kind of hard, so good luck, Altitures. He said I'm not good at this game tonight. None of us have gotten it so far, so really we're all kind of in the same boat. Critique is a really good... I did say that as one of my redacted words. But nice job. That was a really good guess though, Altitures. I haven't touched bracelet stuff in months. Just picked up 4 projects this week. Do you find yourself to be like in any rush to like do any projects? Like when you take a break like that, are you just like, man, I wish I could have done more? Or are you just like, okay, back to it. Ooh, I better get going. What?
Krazasanian says you can just say John if you don't want to say Altitures.
Oh, okay. But that's not you? This creature is a type of blank, but some may
Krazasanian
think
says,
it's an amphibian.
IMGWNX. Sarcasm is kinda our thing.
Oh my gosh. And you know I cannot read that. Oh no. Well, nice try. I'm the messenger. Good luck, everyone. Good luck. Sewing is a great skill to have. I was walking around a Costco the other day and I literally saw, Katie, excuse you, and I saw a sewing machine and I was like, do I want to drop $160 on the sewing machine? Ooh, it feels like a big investment. But at the same time, it feels like it'd be a fun skill to have and to know. So I don't know. I also feel like I could just go on Facebook Marketplace and find somebody getting rid of a sewing machine, you know? I'm sure if I get the one at Costco, it's going to be amazing. However, I feel like I could just get a sewing machine from like Facebook Marketplace from somebody trying to get rid of. I love Facebook Marketplace because I can get like something for a good price and I usually have a very positive experience. And plus it helps people get rid of things that they, one, are trying to get rid of, and two, helps them get a little bit of money for things that they might need money for. So, all right. 'Tis the season to be jolly. These are decorative figurines that go on your blank blank that presents go under. They can hold memories or just add a little flair for the blank season, displaying blank reindeer, Jesus, snow, or other blank related items. Yo, look at thrift stores. Yeah, true. Laura said, it said I left the game, but I didn't do anything. I know, I saw a link over here that it said you left the game. Olive Tea, our first correct guess. Wow. You used to work at a thrift store. It was quite the time. I can't imagine what people actually brought into a thrift store for you to like analyze and look over. That would make me so nervous. There was some really cool stuff and a lot of nasty stuff and spiders. Ooh. I think that's what I could have expected all of that, I guess. But yeah, I am so appreciative of the thrift store workers that like go through this stuff and present it to the public, because I can't imagine the things you guys have to do. You said it was actually so fun. I love that. Okay. Everybody in the chat, this reminds me, or this just makes me think of this. Everybody in the chat, mention favorite job, go. Favorite job in the chat now. I'm interested to know. 365, blank on blank. Good luck, F. Leading worship. I bet that was so fulfilling, Katie. 365 days on paper. Dang, 2 of y'all said paper? It wasn't me. Nice
Krasasanian says blow.
Period. So I loved it. I was so sad when it ended. Oh. While you guys answer that, I'm gonna do this really quick. What do you say for this? This is hard. Okay. So type calendar, not calendar. Oh, you spelled it. Oh, F, I'm so sorry. I didn't even look. I don't know why I didn't see that. I would have marked it as correct. I'm so sorry, F. Well, we'll just add 1 to your total. My bad. Well, nice job getting it. This is part of a tectonic plate that is making a blank. Dang. You know what, F, you really got me with that, because that was like, I was thinking everything else but that. Nice job, Veronica. Yeah, Katie, that does sound like a lot of fun. F, I won. Well, hey, F, you still won. So, let's do another round. How long have I even been on? Okay. Yeah, we can do one more round. Let's do one more round. Ooh. I think I said 2 rounds here. Well, oh boy. Well, okay, whatever. Sorry, give me 1 second. Okay. Oh, you're not a full player, Laura. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. How do I scroll down? There you go. Sorry, Laura. Um. Okay. It is shaped like the letter J, but upside down. Dang. Blank people use them to blank. It is blank when it is blank with blank or blank on blank. Time. Sorry. Nice job, F. Nice job. What'd you say? Ah. Candy cane. I know you. I don't know if I should give it to you or not. You said give it to me. I literally was. That did not wait till it got all the way down here, because I was literally 0.3 seconds away from clicking that. I was gonna give it to you. Gosh dang it. Anyway, I don't think anybody else said their favorite job they've ever had besides Katie. Speaking of Katie, excuse you. You did good though, Olive T. That was really good. See, my favorite job, lifeguard at a tiny amusement park. Okay, Veronica. Honestly,
Krasasanian says did. I said blow.
Oh, that's right. John did. Proud of you, John. Lifeguard at an amusement park. That might be mine too. A blank played between blank people or doubles on blank. Both have blank and you hit a blank back and forth or volley. The blank is bright. Blank and blank are famous for this blank. This blank is famous in England and Australia where they hold opens. Blank is a blank term. Dang, you guys ate up. Who's the? You guys ate up Veronica. There is a blank in the middle. There are also blank boys and girls. I'm gonna say, oh, fine. I'm getting there. There. Yes. Tennis. A game played between two people with doubles on the court. Nice job. Yeah, you guys did really good redacting those. Alti said, I feel very proud of myself for pretty much getting that with the amount of info I had. No, I don't blame you. The J thing was a really clever, that was a very, very clever answer. Veronica, I was 15. It had slides. We would go down after hours. Veronica, you all clocked me. Yeah, no, I think when I was a lifeguard, I think I had the most fun I had at a job because I don't know. I think it was just at a particular time in my life. I was just like really open to a lot of experiences and like and I enjoyed the job, like, and we did a lot of things that were fun because I was a lifeguard at an amusement park. It wasn't small though, and it was actually really hard because I was the lifeguard at the wave pool there, and you have to take a harder test. Like, you couldn't just take the lifeguard test and be good. Like, you could take the lifeguard test and be anywhere else in the park, but if you worked at the wave pool, you had to take a harder lifeguard test because you had to demonstrate that you were physically capable of handling working, saving people in the wave pool. The naughty version of this blank performed on one of the biggest stages last week. The blank blank. The feet are lucky. They give out eggs during blank and blank through the forest, picking up the field mice and bopping them on the head. You got this, D-Bone. You got this. And don't mess it up. Bopping, right? Bopping mentioned. That was a great description.
Ooh.
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. I thought so too. I was like, oh, that was really good. I felt really good about that. Katie said, dude, I almost died in one of those wave pools and I'm an awesome swimmer. No. I agree. Because like, I was like, I am certified to swim and I'm certified to save people in this pool and I am gonna die here. Like, and to be honest, in Kansas City, like the wave pool here is, it's actually, I think I was told it's like the second biggest wave pool in the United States because they're not allowed to make them that big anymore. Hey, wave pools. I loved it. I mean, I loved it, but yeah, it is not for weak swimmers, that's for sure. I saved hundreds of people, easily hundreds of people. It was very rare that there wasn't a day that I worked where I did not save somebody. Genuinely. Like, that's not a lie. Body blank, where you are on your elbows and toes suspended above the blank or blank made you blank one to your blank death. Okay. I don't know what it was and was like, yeah, I'm gonna drown. Trust me, we as lifeguards, we notice everything that's going on in there. Katie, excuse you. It was very rare we did not know what was going on. Because, I mean, even on like really busy days and sometimes the whole pool would look like a bowl of Cheerios and you're like, they'll like overstaff to make sure we're all seeing what needs to be happening. But, yoga, not a bad guess. Well, whoever was there was not about to save me. You know, as somebody, if we jumped in to save somebody, we had to stop the entire operations of the waves. And so it ruined like everyone's experience. So if the way that I looked at it is like, if I knew that you stood a chance of getting yourself out of that situation, I wasn't going to jump in and save you, but I was never going to let you, if I really thought something was going down, I was jumping in. And so he said, no, I'll just pass. This is hard. How old were you? You said 16. Me, Veronica was 15, but me, I was a lifeguard between, I was 19 to about 24. So I was a lifeguard when I was 19 till about 24. Yeah, I'd be so scared trying to save people. Yeah. I mean, this probably doesn't like make you feel any better, but at least once every season, at least once, somebody tried to drown me. So sometimes I would go under and somebody had to come in and save me and another person because the person was trying to drown me. And it wasn't on purpose. They're just scared, you know, and they're just grabbing me wrong. And, you know, you have to like kind of fight back with it and like help them. So, you know, but I know that everyone is keeping an eye on the situation. So if I'm going under, I know someone's coming in and saving me. Like no one was gonna let me drown. So, ooh, controversy was a really good one. This is a blank that someone comes up with in the group of people may believe it or buy into it, even though it is not scientifically proven or factual. Sometimes that was a really good description there. That was a really good description. The example, yeah, it's like that was a really good description. I was thinking JFK moon landing, etc. Isabella said, oh, that makes sense. I'm like, you trusted your 16-year-old judgment? Well, there were a pretty good handful of 16-year-olds that worked there, like that were lifeguards and that did the same job that I did. And they were very good at it. You know, we all took the job very, very seriously. And that's because like stuff happened every day. So like we were very, very, aware and I trusted my 16-year-old lifeguards. Like I knew that if something was going down and somebody was bringing me down, that I was trying to help them. I knew even if they were 16, I knew they were watching it and they were keeping an eye on everything. We could do swimming instead of gym class. Oh, what? Really? At school? That's awesome. It can be the inner drive that pushes someone to act or follow through, the determination behind a choice. It can also be a formal blank that puts intentions into writing, especially about what should happen later. And sometimes it's just a blank, belonging to a person rather than an idea or object, depending on context it might describe. A blank plan, or an individual. This is hard. That's hard. I love the description though. Yeah, that's nice you're able to have that choice. Feeling, that's a good guess. These are really hard. These are really hard. But yeah, I liked my lifeguarding job. The friends that I made there are genuinely really great friends, and I am very close. I'm still very close to a lot of them. I mean, like a good handful of them. Oh. Excuse you, whoever that was. Okay. Swimming over running all day. Oh, I agree. I love to swim. I love advanced swimming that certified you as a lifeguard or gym class. Wow. Your advanced swimming certified you as a lifeguard? That's awesome. Yeah, that is awesome. No wave pool without a float or a board for me. Yeah. I think like the wave pool is a lot more fun when you have a flotation device. But when you're just swimming in that thing, you better be sure you know how to swim. But dude, sometimes people would literally get on their tubes and they'd go, the people that didn't know how to swim would get on their tubes and go to the middle of the wave pool while it was on and be popping wheelies on their tube with no life jacket on, falling in. I'd be like, bro, I mean, you'd have to save people multiple times. And then I would start yelling at people, it'd be, you got to get behind the line. You got to be where you can touch the bottom because I don't trust you anymore. I'm like, these people are literally just trying to take themselves out. This is a hard word to describe. Whoever chose this, I'm like, wow. I was like 9 and didn't know there was waves. I was so blindsided. I'd be fine now. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, interesting choice, Laura. Made with a powdery crayon and typically on cement or concrete, but on a solid surface will do. Can also be made out of tape. People then toss a blank onto the blank and then blank through the layout on the floor, blank the blank. But picking up the blank as they pass it can be done on one blank or two. Demon said, Coder, don't say that. Give me hope. You might get it. Laura did a great job in the description. Said, I knew people would say chalk. Like D-Bone. I forgot that's how you play the games. You toss something and then you jump to it, pick it up and come back. All I know is just like, just going through it. Okay. Yeah, what jobs have I had? I had my first job. I worked at McDonald's and it was okay. I didn't hate it. Like it was a pretty positive experience, to be honest. And then I worked at Wendy's and that was okay. I liked my coworkers there. They were nice to me. I don't think my coworkers liked me at McDonald's. I think my boss was really trying to get me fired. And I don't want to say fired, but I think my boss was just trying to get me to stop working there. So I just decided to stop showing up because I was getting that impression. And I don't think I actually quit. I think I just stopped showing up. And then you did too, Katie, at McDonald's. Yeah. And then I went to college. I would come back and work at Wendy's, like when I came home, when I was in college, for like my freshman year, I guess. A blank or blank you can buy at the Holly Lobby or Michael's to make a blank. Made out of blank, acrylic or cotton, there is there is sport blank, chunky blank, etc. Laura, you are redacting so many of these. You either use a blank blank or blank blank to intertwine this to make things like a scarf, jumper, socks, blank. It comes in all... Okay. Some people make pom-poms with it. So maybe I'll say this.
Ooh.
Yes, nice. Good description, Veronica. Laura, you... Honestly, Laura getting a lot of those really adds up. Yes, thank you, Veronica. Yeah, I worked at Wendy's for like my freshman year. I would go back and work there when I was in college. And then after my freshman year of college was the first summer I decided to become a lifeguard. And I tried it out, and really cool experience. It was just the perfect job because like I could work there over the summer and then I could come home, or like I could then go back to college and I didn't have to worry about like getting a job and quitting all the time. It was just a perfect summer job. Okay. And then I was a lifeguard for years. I mean, really, I stayed a lifeguard all the way. Well, I had a job through college, I guess. I was an RA through college, and I liked the job. It definitely helped me afford to go to school, that's for sure. It's something you use to carry blank or blank by hanging from a strap or loop. You might wear it over your shoulder, blank it around part of the body.
Yeah.
Nice. Good job, John. I had a feeling earlier that's what I would get yarn as a word today. Creepy. We were speaking it. It's listening to us. And then I got promoted to being like the desk manager for the dorm that I lived in. So I got to like be the desk manager. That was an awesome job. I loved that job. I think I loved the job because my team was really good and I never had to work. I literally was taking away tasks from my staff because they were making my life too easy. I was like, you guys don't deserve to work this hard. Katie, excuse you. This is like a time signature, a blank that it is in. Like in Balatro, the time signature is 7-4. Most blank are in 4-4. This means how many blank are in a bar. There is a lot of this genre of game like Geometry Dash and a blank of Fire and Ice. Okay, Veronica, you're... Okay, you have to guess before I say what I'm gonna say, because I don't want to say it. But F, I know exactly what you're saying. That's hard. That's hard. This is a lot of jargon. This sounds very technical.
Ooh.
What? Nice job, Veronica, for not knowing what this is. Yes. F, how do you know that? I'm like, that is very technical. Like, how do you know? Is this just something you know, or do you know like a lot of music stuff? Rhythm games. Interesting. So rhythm games have different time signatures? That's good job, Veronica. When you acted confused, I did not have a lot of faith in you, but lo and behold. I know that Balatro's music is in 7/4. I was just like, the fact that you were like, oh, most songs are in 4/4. I'm like, that's something that it's kind of like a niche thing. I don't know. It is very technical, like music technical. Yeah, you're welcome, Veronica. Rhythm is a dancer. I need a companion. Girl, I guess that must be you. Don't tell, don't tell, don't tell. We ain't even gotta tell. Don't tell. Body like the summer, touch it like no other. Don't you tell them what we do. This blank is usually a physical asset. You blank could be a blank, a car, blank, or a boat. You'll typically blank on this asset, and it could raise or depreciate in value the longer you hold or blank it. That's kind of hard. What'd you say? Vehicle is a little more general than that, but yeah. You pay tax on your property. All right. House and land being redacted definitely made me lean that way. Yeah, I know. When it was like car and boat. I almost said vehicle. Somebody probably already said vehicle to redact though. All right, that's what I got. Blank blank. I am a blank that is known for being very blank and majestic. It is said that I can turn my blank all the way around. I was featured in the 100-Acre Woods. I enjoy the blank and evening hours. I am blank. I hang out in the blank and judge you with my very large blank. Who am I? That's really good. Nice job, Aloti. Way to go, Laura. Aloti, that was a really good description. Laura, good guess. Hoot hoot. You redacted 360 and degrees. Wow. That's impressive. I forget I can say numbers. Majestic turns all the way around, featured in 100-Acre Woods. Definitely Owl. Yeah, that was really good. Blank beard, blank blank. Gay ones are called butt blanks? Or when you copy a movie instead of buying the CD? Interesting.
Ooh.
Okay. And you got it. Nice job. That's so funny. Did not know that, John. Thanks for educating us. Oh my gosh. You were gonna type in pirating. Yeah. Hey, nice job, Laura. Way to go. Demon, what'd you say? Said I redacted Winnie and Pooh, but didn't think to do 100 Acre Woods. Yeah, it is funny how like you'll think of one thing, but somebody thinks of something else that still alludes to that. So you're like, oh man, that was clever. Wish I would have thought of that. Nice job, everybody. All right, well, I did one extra round that I didn't mean to do, but it was still fun and I had a good time. So, well, guys, this is it. My last little moment in my home, I guess. I'm gonna miss you guys a lot too. I hate to be gone for so long, but like I said, when the movers come get my stuff and my internet gets shut off, like my internet gets shut off, and then the movers come and get my stuff, and my stuff is not going to, I move in on March 11th, but I don't know when my stuff gets delivered to my new home. So that's where I'm like, so we will see. But oh my gosh. It's this is really big. I love seeing you. Yeah, I love seeing you play the games too, John. Almost a month of not hanging out. But like I said, I'm always in the Discord.
Krazasanian says, dude, you will still have a phone. Call us when you GT and LT us know you're safe.
Yeah, I definitely will like be keeping you guys up in like the Discord and whatnot. Yeah, I'm excited to, it's a big jump in my life and it's just what's gonna happen. I already have a lot of like really fun memories here, and like it's really cool to be able to like go back for the past 2 years and like see all the lives that like we've done together to like relive some of the memories that I have here. But yeah, it's just off to something totally different in my life, and I'm excited to see where that brings us. But I will be eagerly awaiting for us to come back together and hang out again. So like I said, I will be keeping you guys updated in the Discord for those of you not in it. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your winter. Hopefully the weather ends up being okay.
says, why does it sound like you're breaking up with us?
It does feel like that, doesn't it? My bad. Even like being apart for like 3 days, I'm like, oh, I miss them, you know? So being gone for like this long, I'm like, man, ooh, feels a little too long. So I'm just soaking it in. Anyway, I guess I should get off. I love you guys. Thank you for making time for me tonight. And thanks for hanging out. Well, thanks for making time for all of us. I love getting to have my time with you. And we'll catch back up in about a month. And I will tell you about the journey along the way. So I love you guys too. Good night. And like I said, I'm keeping up in the Discord. So don't worry. You'll know that I'm still alive, still doing good, and just getting things situated. So have a good rest of your month, and we'll see each other when the time comes around. Bye. Love y'all.